Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we rise now for the English national anthem.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And we're underway. Now it's Gordon, crossed into the middle. Too much on that, it's gone out. Masuaku. Kayembe. Now it's Bakambu. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Twansebe. Mukau. Wisa. Foot in. Now it's Gordon. It's a threatening ball. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
England benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining.
Well, Peter, it's a welcome lead, whatever way it came.
Kayembe. James.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Bakambu.
Cedric Bakambu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Democratic Republic of Congo are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula. Tries a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Saka is wide and looking to get onto this. Masuaku. Kayembe. Oh, it's Bakambu. Oh, that's fabulous. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rice. And it's Bellingham. Plays it out wide. It's a promising position, and that's aimed into the middle. Getting up there! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. England find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rice. And it's Bellingham. And this is Kane. Now it's Gordon. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is hits a shot! And a neat finish! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Number 17.
So could they be onto something here? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And for the first half, that is that. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that is well cleared. Kayembe. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kane, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
The attendance for this match was 96,628.
So we've reached the hour mark. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Bakambu. O'Reilly attempts a clearance. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. He's having a pop! And for a moment, time stood still. Now it's Bellingham. And this is Kane. Kayembe. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Plenty to aim at here. Konsa, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Anderson. It's Bellingham. Kane. That has been slung wide. Wisa. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Kayembe. Bakambu's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Gordon. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we rise now for the English national anthem. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to...
Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Banza really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Wissa! Harmlessly behind. James. Saka. Engages and forces him off the ball. A probing pass, and it's been played through. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. O'Reilly. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Gordon is onto this. Gordon showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Takes a shot! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Tries to pass it through. Rice. Oh, that's fabulous. Space for him to turn and look. Here it is, crossed in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Is there any surprise? A shot! They've scored! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
After 26 minutes is number 20, Wissa.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Now it's Bellingham. He's looking wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Cuts it back. A header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Spreads it out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Anderson. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. It's Kane! Oh, cracking effort.
Kane certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick announcement now.
Democratic Republic of Congo come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Democratic Republic of Congo are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So straight into the second half.
Democratic Republic of Congo definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Kane. And here's Bellingham. That's destined for the flank. Lukau. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. O'Reilly. Looking for options for movement. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's gone loose. Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself. Masuaku just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Bellingham.
Oh, really well played.
Can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now this could be a chance. Here comes the cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kayembe, played out wide. Oh, that's neat. Masuaku, there he goes, motoring forward. Real chance! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Democratic Republic of Congo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. Kayembe. For Masuaku. Kayembe. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to get free. There's the towering header. In again. Banza! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Anderson. And this is Kane. Can he get it through? Now it's Saka, and he's certainly onside. And the shot! And that was very necessary. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result...
Terrific effort against the crossbar. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
England have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Ilya. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
England desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we rise now for the English national anthem. England have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves...
Bullish header! Oh, he's hit the bar! No, just not quite.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Twanzebe and Mbemba, Lukau, Wissa and Wan-Bissaka. Can he get on the end of this? That's an imaginative pass. Mbemba can get it clear. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That's a decent clearance. And the shots! Bellingham! That is brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
England break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Bellingham. Looking here to chip it through. He's having a shot! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement's so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Wissa just eases him off the ball. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Saka. Threads one in. Delivers with terrific effort. Relentless. Just relentless. They are purring, truly purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking for the run. Wan-Bissaka looking to hit the byline here. James. Saka.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
It's played through for him. It's a promising position. Oh, what has happened here? And it's played in. Wissa! In he goes again! It's a goal! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Republic of Congo, after 36 minutes, is number 20, Wissa.
Democratic Republic of Congo may be down, but not out just yet. And it's Kane. Democratic Republic of Congo are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Aimed beyond the defence. Konsa gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rashford. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Democratic Republic of Congo now just needing one.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is good alertness. And the whistle goes for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Banza! Oh, it's hit the post! Gehi. Gordon.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit?
This match was 96,628.
Can he get it through?
Democratic Republic of Congo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Konsa cuts out the pass. Rice. And it's Bellingham. And it's Kane. Now, can they get him away? Banza looking to add to his goal. Well, played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Saka receives it in a good position here.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. He'll be disappointed with that.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Kane. Not the most convincing of passes.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Tries to play it through.
Democratic Republic of Congo, really...
And the referee brings it to a close. Democratic Republic of Congo were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
With the father of a boy in a yellow
Well, thanks to
t-shirt
Jim.
kindly
We
make
both
his
wish you
way
a
into the
very good
information
evening.
centre.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we rise now for the English national anthem. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Great ball, and he's... Spencer! It's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal scored for Democratic Republic of Congo after 6 minutes is number 23.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He leaps for it. He's got a goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Wan-Bissaka. It's a promising position. That's an excellent interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Kane. Now it's Gordon. And he's found a way past. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Democratic Republic of Congo are down to 10 men. Bellingham. Saka. Great chance! Looking for options for movement. England have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Oh, it's Kane! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And it's Rashford. Now it's Gordon. Masuaku. Lukau.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's rising!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he's worked it through. Rashford, he's through on goal here. He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite.
Gordon! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Lukau, Masuaku. Well, that has not gone well. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Democratic Republic of Congo are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exact...
Shapes to shoot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Gordon clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Wan-Bissaka. Kayembe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hangs one in. And he's in on uncanny finish! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Democratic Republic of Congo have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back. Big chance! Goal, England! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to...
And the shot! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision, nor his decision-making.
Konsa. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Chance here to counter. O'Reilly. Now it's Gordon. Democratic Republic of Congo can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Not the most accurate pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rice. Now it's Kane. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance!
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Saka. Ball is over the line. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. England really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's destined for the flank.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Twansebe. 5 minutes to add. Banza. Oh, important interception. Rice. That's a sharp pass. And that is as much time as there will be. Democratic Republic of Congo, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Democratic Republic of Congo really did suffer for them. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this... Gets his head on it! He's beat... Goal! England! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Threads one in. Will play through for the wide man. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Lukau. Wisa. Tries to play it through. Big chance! Well taken goal. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Produce a towering header. Harmlessly behind. Masuaku. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Kane. Masuaku. Gehi promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Kane. Now it's Saka. Saka purring through the gears. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Wisa. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. O'Reilly works it forward. Now it's Gordon. Mukau. Wisa. Masuaku. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Masuaku with the short one. Now the delivery. England are looking to go forward now. And this is Kane, and it's Kane!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gear. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Kane. And here's Gordon.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Saka. Shot a goal! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And if you do have a chance today,
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Second period then underway. Looking for the run. Good ball over the top. Pickford claims comfortably.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on.
He's going for goal! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Democratic Republic of Congo have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Rice gets across to intercept that.
The attendance for this match was
James.
96,628.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Rashford, and he's running through. It's Rashford! It's hit the crossbar. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Can he get it through? Well-timed, excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Some excellent tackling here. Chance, surely! And that's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Played towards the front line. Bellingham. Lukau. Wissa succumbs to the pressure. Saka. Rashford. And the shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
England really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Pinches it off him. And here's Kane. And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Spread neatly. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gets a good foot in there. And here's Rashford. And the shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Terrific effort! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kayembe. England have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Lukau, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Gordon. And here's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been played through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Banza clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone?
Oh, he's been caught on it. There's the shot! England looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rice, quality ball. Rashford, nicely weighted. It's Kane! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 42 minutes is number 9, Harry Kane.
A case now of complete control. Kayembe. And it's made its way to him. It's Bellingham. So what can they make of this? It's a searching pass. Rashford! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Marcus Rashford.
England are having a ball here. Masuaku. Banza. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, a temporary halt to the action. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. And he's straight offside. Masuaku, Mukau, Wisa, he's cut it out, Bellingham, and it's O'Reilly. Delivers with whip, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that is one way to stop him. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Bellingham. He is through here. He's going all the way. Bellingham with the
The attendance for this match was 96,347.
He's put it wide. Mbemba. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
It's Rashford! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Wan-Bissaka, Kayembe. Nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's really well manoeuvred. Kayembe. Masuaku. Looking for the run. And that's been... And the shot! And a neat finish! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Minutes is number 23, Bonzo.
Democratic Republic of Congo get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's fabulous. Gordon unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mukau. Masuaku. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball swung. Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Democratic Republic of Congo certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for England, number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 18, Gordon. Number 10,
O'Reilly.
Bellingham. Coming on the field,
Now it's
number
Eze.
17, Morgan Rogers. Number 21, Eze.
Can he get it through?
Number 16, Mainu.
Rogers. And this is Kane. And the pass is intercepted. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away. Header!
There will be 3 minutes
Went with his head, but
added time.
couldn't steer it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Steaming on goalwards. And that will be it. Democratic Republic of Congo have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Democratic Republic of Congo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in some...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It's Kane! Harry Kane! Off the scale!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
England make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And he's been shifted off it. Now this could be a chance. He might be in here. It's run loose here. And here's Saka. Saka! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Lukau. Pickford claims comfortably. Caught offside that time. Bellingham. That's headed upfield. Masuaku. Banza. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rashford. Threads one in.
Democratic Republic of Congo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rashford receives it in a good position here. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Harry Kane!
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough...
And the finish! And that's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Masuaku.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Lukau. Banza, ploughing through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he stop it going out? Plays it, and the shot! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
England have their lead. Democratic Republic of Congo are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Tries one from range! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And here's Gordon. And it's O'Reilly. Kane. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That's tidy. Driving on and making good progress. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that signals the end of the first period. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Welcome our players.
We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Is number 20.
Democratic Republic of Congo cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here.
Bullish header! Nearly, but not quite.
Banza is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Gordon. Knocks it into space.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rukau is wide and looking to get onto this. Gordon.
Democratic Republic of Congo are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Konsa.
The attendance
Bellingham.
for this match was 96,026.
England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bellingham. Now it's Kane. And it's Bellingham. And here's Rashford. Now it's Kane. And he's in on goal. Rashford. Oh, good climb. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that's a throw-in. Rice. Just about up to 75 minutes. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rashford. He's got away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's picked it up out wide. Chance to deliver.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And that's a sharp finish. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
England really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Democratic Republic of Congo really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Deep into stoppage time. Saka. Mbemba makes the interception. Can he get away here?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Menu tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the... Wissa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rice. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
He'll try from distance! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Democratic Republic of Congo, breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. He's found the way through. Great chance! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Democratic Republic of Congo with the corner. They're first. Wissa! That was superb goalkeeping.
Wissa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kane had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bellingham. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Great defending, strong and determined. And the shot, it's Kane! Goal, England! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Democratic Republic of Congo are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Rashford, and the counter-attack is on for England. He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish? It's in! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's in plenty of space here. Space for him to turn and look. Crosses it in. Bullish header! And the ball's come loose here. And it's half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So we're on the way for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Saka. James calmly anticipates. He's picked his way through. Rashford! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rashford really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Looking to play him in. Nice looking ball. Pickford gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Now it's Rashford. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lukau. Wissa. Banza. Wissa. Nice control. Is there any support? And Wissa! It's hit the upright. Konsa has got himself a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's James. He's got away. Gordon! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is good alertness. Rice. And here's Saka, and he's managed to get free. Saka ploughing through. And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Saka clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Rashford driving forwards. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Caresses it through. England have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field is number 25.
Masuaku. Kayembe. A probing pass. Wissa. Chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's Masuaku. Saka. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now the breakaway. Now it's Rashford. And he's found a way past. And here's Saka. He has found a way through. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
England making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that will be it. Democratic Republic of Congo, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately They take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership.
Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And he's whipped it across. Goes for a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Bellingham. He is through here. Gordon. Judge, surely! And yes, it's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Kane.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Gordon. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Pass just lacking in act. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Saka. Democratic Republic of Congo already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. And it's James. Rashford is onto this. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look. That is great defending, so alert.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Rashford. Now it's Gordon. He might be in here. Gordon. Rashford! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Closing in on goal. Great chance! And he hits the net. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. England are looking to go forward now. Rashford. Oh, he's burst through. Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass. Kayembe. Banza. Oh, that's a very... And a chance! And there's a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
For Democratic Republic of Congo, number 20, Wissa.
And that is all they have time for. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So the action resumes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Democratic Republic of Congo needed that. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Rashford. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
The attendance for this match was 97,559.
A probing pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's tidy. So much time. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's played in here.
Democratic Republic of Congo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible error. It's Kane! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And yes, it's him again. England go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Rashford. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
Saka really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
England making further changes here and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
England visibly comfortable, now up by... And the shot! Superb from Wissa! A finish right from the top draw! And they are right back within touch! That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Democratic Republic of Congo may be down, but not out just yet. Banza! Crossbar comes to the rescue. England clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Gordon. Masuaku. Mukau. Now that's well seen too.
Added minutes has been indicated.
An instinctive delivery. Spence attempts a clearance. Could move up a gear here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Terrific effort. And a neat finish. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Number 9.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So here comes a substitution. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Is number 21, Eze.
And that is that. Democratic Republic of Congo suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Democratic Republic of Congo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And a quick reminder today, everybody.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So we're very much on the way now. Wissa. Rice. Now it's Kane. Now it's Gordon. He's found a way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. O'Reilly spots it and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot! Goal, England! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
England break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Spread neatly. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Rashford. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Gehi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good spread.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's having a shot! Lukau. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Konsa cuts out the pass. Now it's Kane. What's going wide left?
Pretty robust defending.
Now who's going to be first to this? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Saka. And he's got away from him. Saka! Oh, brilliant from Bukayo Saka! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Konsa for Rice. Now it's Rashford. Spread to the right. And that is a little undercooked. Banza. That's a delicate pass. Yehi. Saka. Now it's Rashford. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? That's it, 45 minutes up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Substitutions taking place.
The second period is underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing that...
Header! Oh, and it's come back out to him. And he's stuck it away. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 20, Wissa.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked.
Shot, surely! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Democratic Republic of Congo, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Wissa really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Democratic Republic of Congo with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Rashford.
Democratic Republic of Congo are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
That's the keeper's ball. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Chance for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Number 20.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Democratic Republic of Congo really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that has left him in a heap. He is through here. Space for him to turn and look. Drives it. Oh, great leap! Goal, England! And again they hit the front. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 9, Harry
England have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Gordon. He's picked his way through. That has been slung wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Chips it through. Caught offside that time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gordon. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Shoots!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Democratic Republic of Congo could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Gordon, who's set up one goal so far. Sadiki, nicely shaped ball.
There will be 5
Deftly
minutes
away.
time.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's got away. Gordon stood his ground strongly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Referee has just said play on. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we rise now for the English national anthem. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. We're up and running then. Pickle. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Banza! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. O'Reilly. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Rashford. That's destined for the flank. Gordon receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's seen that early. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, England! England take the lead.